Thank you. 4 weeks ago tonight, the Montreal Canadiens lost 4-0 to Toronto to fall behind 3-1 in their series. They looked defeated and done. They were neither. 10 wins in 12 games later. They are playing near perfect playoff hockey and 1 win away from the Stanley Cup final. Dave Poulin, Pierre Lebrun, and Jeff O'Neill. Is it possible to overstate how well Montreal has played, not only in this run, but in particular in this game-o?
Absolutely, James. This is a clinic from the Montreal Canadiens on the road. I thought Vegas would return home from their last victory, and they would be rocking in there. They would roll over the Montreal Canadiens, get their offense involved. They did have some opportunities in the first 10 minutes. They had some shots, but Montreal said, okay, we'll accept that, and this is what we got. Anderson drives the net. Kotkaniemi puts it in. Suzuki with a terrific pass. Eric Stahl, I taught him that shot, James, by the way. And this play by Corey Perry getting it over to Cole Caulfield. I mean, that's what they did after that. There was some Carey Price, penalty killing, special teams, work ethic. All of it for Montreal. It was a perfect road win.
And those first 2 goals were literally 200-foot goals where everyone on the ice was touching the puck. And when Montreal is at their best, they're an effective rush team. And watch what this first goal in particular starts in the corner with John Merrill. We'll count them for you. You don't even have to count them. There's Merrill, a little touch pass to Petrie. Now that's a call for the puck. Over to Byron, over to Kotkaniemi, and a stretch pass to Josh Anderson. And as Anderson comes down, watch Kotkaniemi beat Nick Holden to a space. Holden's in great shape right here, but Kotkaniemi literally reads the play, beats him to a space, and tucks it in. Just a really smart play by the 20-year-old. And then on the second goal, same story, deep, middle, wide, boom, here they go. And Nick Suzuki, such a smart player. There's a line change going on right now. Eric Stahl is coming on, wide open, uncontested, right on his tape and top shelf. And when Montreal is at their best, they are so strong in the rush. That's what they did best early in the year. Those were 2 magnificent goals.
The kids, again, Suzuki, terrific, Caulfield, dynamic, and yes, Kotkaniemi, and if any of his friends or family are watching, please screenshot the following graphic and hang it on a wall because that is spectacular company, along with 99, 87, Modano, most playoff goals before the age of 21. He's tied with those guys and has a chance to beat it. How impressive has that line been?
They have been dynamic in this series, and that was the last line left that the Habs were hoping would find their stride in these playoffs. I mean, they swept Winnipeg without them doing a whole lot. They've been so consistent in this series as far as making an impact, opening the scoring on this night. Josh Anderson, for me, most impactful in the entire playoffs in this round. Kotkaniemi at both ends of the ice. They're taking advantage of their matchups, too. Getting a lot of third D pairing for Vegas, taking advantage of that. His vision, his calmness with the puck, and, of course, Paul Byron. Well, we've talked a lot about him as far as being an unsung hero. That line is going. Suzuki's line is going. We know what Danault's doing, and Corey Perry and the old boy Eric Stahl. They are 12 forwards all doing something right now for the Montreal Canadiens.
And the D's been spectacular, and the goalie continues to be spectacular. Vegas coach Pete DeBoer defied convention again, going back to Marc-Andre Fleury after Robin Lehner had won Game 4. Was it the wrong move, Pierre?
I don't know how you could say it the wrong move other than they lost, because I'm pretty sure if Robin Lehner was a net, he couldn't score goals. They were dominated on this night by the Montreal Canadiens. I don't know that it matters whether it's Fleury or Lehner on this night that's a net. And yeah, was Fleury at his best? Not totally at his best. Out of position here on the first goal after making the first save. But he did have some spectacular saves on this night to try to keep his team in it, especially when they were down 2-0. At the end of the day, breakdowns by the guys in front of him. Lack of offense, again, by the forwards in front of him. It does not matter to me whether it was Lehner or Fleury on this night. It would not have changed the result.
So what do you do, though, for Game 6 in Montreal, Pooley? Do you go back to Robin Lehner now or stay with Fleury?
I do go back to Robin Lehner, and more because he won the last game in Montreal, and it's a great option, and you have used him sparingly, but effectively in these playoffs, I'd play him in Game 6.
Oh?
I would just put Fleury back into the net, James, and say, guys, this is our guy. He has been the guy all year. Offense, wake up and do something.
Montreal now 7-2 on the road, most road wins in these playoffs, 1 victory away from their first Stanley Cup final since '93, and the first Canadian team to make the Stanley Cup final since the Vancouver Canucks 1 decade ago.